Hello. Where's my friggin' background at? Why is this not showing up? This game. Why is it not showing up? Hey, does this block it? Does it block it? Oh, it does. Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Why isn't kind words showing up now? There it goes. That's the thing. Good morning. It's Sunday again. It's Sunday. It's Mother's Day today. Um, we're starting a little late. It's still morning, but because I went out and got a Mother's Day present, went and gave it to my mother. As you do. The plan is to play kind words for like an hour or until I get bored. Until I get sick of it. Which, you know, sometimes I just can't handle it. And then we're going to do the Sunday New York Times crossword. I don't know if the Mother's Day one is special in any way. We'll have to wait and see. But we'll probably not finish that because I'm trash. And I have a small brain. And we don't know anything. Thank you, Ziba Scott, Luigi Guattieri, and Clark Aboud. Have you not been watching Tears of the Kingdom content, dude? I've streamed it a little bit. I really like it. That's a good enough reason to not watch it. I don't blame you for that. So far, I definitely streamed it for, I think, like 3 hours total, or 4 hours total. I'm probably 5.5 in. 5.5, maybe? I feel like... Maybe I'm closer to 4 in. I don't really remember, but I feel like I haven't done that much that what I would call a spoiler. I feel like the first 3 hours I spent on the fucking tutorial island. The only big thing that's happened was in the trailer for it, you know? If you didn't watch the trailer to not spoil yourself, I don't want to spoil it for you, but the only big thing that's happened in the game so far for me was in the trailer, so yeah. That said, it's really good. I like it a lot. No spoilers. It's really fun. It's more Breath of the Wild. A little different. I like the new tools that I have. It's good. It's a good-ass game. There are Koroks. There are more Koroks. I've collected 6 seeds. I met Hestu. He's still around. Maybe I got more than 6. I think I have 6 now, and I've used 2. I think. So maybe I had 8. Hestu was in it. He's there, dude. We met him. He shook his maracas for us. It's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild. I don't know if his music is different. He does the dance. He does a dance still. I don't know if it's the same dance. It's been too long since I played Breath of the Wild. I was going to go back and play it before Tears of the Kingdom came out, but I never did. But he's in there. I haven't been to... I mean, the map's big, and I haven't been to almost any of it yet, so... I think it's basically the same map. It takes place, like, not that long after the first game, but it's... yeah. It's good. It's very good. Okay, you got it. I'm zipping my lip from here on out. I don't remember what we asked last week. What did we ask last week? Have you ever seen a ghost again? Oh, yeah. I do like ghost stories. I've never seen a ghost, but I've had weird moments I can't explain. Once, I was out in the woods and heard the marching chant of some kids I knew. Or so I thought. I waited there to say hi, but they never showed. I went down the only trail back to meet them, but they weren't there. I finally met them much farther down the trail on the way home, and they said they had only just gotten there and they hadn't been chanting. It's a pretty cool story. I have a house spirit called the Jimothy. Bad name. That lives in my bathroom. I usually leave him little offerings he likes, like coffee and chocolate. I don't think he's a ghost of a dead person, more like a creature that works so differently to me I can't understand it. I haven't technically seen him, but he talks to me sometimes. I think Jimothy's a bad name. But there's lots of stories of house spirits, dude. Like Romans. Everybody's got like little ghostly spirits that you leave coffee and chocolate out for. It's like big in Scandinavia too. The little I forget what they're called there. The little gremlins or whatever. I don't remember. Well, that's pretty dope. Like that's basically what a leprechaun is too, I think. Hey, I've never seen a ghost, but I would love to go around and haunt my friends in cute little ways and hang out with other ghosts. Scare annoying teenagers at graveyards. It sounds like a pretty cozy life. I don't know you, but I hope you have a good life, friend. Say thanks for the sticker. It's because... I don't know if this is correct or not. I'm gonna make this up. But it's because we get words from different places and we speak differently. The people who say them speak differently. It's like why you call foods different than the animals that they're made of, right? And it's like it might be like the octopus's thing. It's just the root word came from a different language, I think, compared to, even though it's spelled the same. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just like when you think of a bunch of mice, maybe they were like naming them as a group, you know? I sort of lost my train of thought there, but the thing I was getting at is like in like old England, the people who tended the farms and grew the food and butchered the animals were different than the people who were eating the meat and eating the food. They were all like, all the high lords and ladies were like eating veal and eating mutton and coming up with all these fancy French words for the food that they eat because they were all Frenchies or Normans or whatever. They all had different they spoke a different language than the peasants that they ruled over. So the peasants call it sheep, and they call it lamb, and they call it cows. But the royalty or whatever, they all call it veal and mutton and beef or whatever because they don't see the cow, they don't see the sheep, and they speak a different language and they just see the meat, you know? So maybe it's something like that. But now that I think about it, mouse is spelled the same as house. It's probably from the same language, right? I bet if we Google it, the etymology says something like that. Octopus is like Greek or something, right? Or Latin base. I wonder if mouse... Not really sure. I don't know. Maybe it's because houses is a more recent word. Like, you don't really think of house. I don't know that I've ever read anything that was super old where they called them houses, you know? There's homes, there's homesteaders, there's like hamlets, there's like, you know, cottage, there's all these old words for buildings that you live in. I wonder how old house is as a word. Mouse has got to be ancient, right? But house, like, there's been so many words for what you live in. Maybe house is a word that just showed up in, like, 1850 and nobody knew about it before that. You know what? I bet Google just knows the answer to this question. I bet we can just Google. Mouse etymology origin on a separate page. House etymology origin. Same exact search. Old English moose, plural, of Germanic origin, related to Dutch muis and German Maus, from an Indo-European root shared by Latin and Greek. Possibly from the Anglo-French dormus. Dormouse. Old English mice, plural of mouse. Old English mice, M-Y-S. So that's all, like, that. The English word house derives directly from Old English hus, meaning dweller. Oh no, they have the same shit. It's hus and moose, dude. H-U-S and M-U-S. Which in turn derives from Proto-Germanic husen, reconstructed by etymological analysis, which is of unknown origin. From Middle English hausen, from Old English huschen. Well, shit, they're both, like, from Old German, Old English. They even come from a word that's spelled the same, like moose and hoose. So the answer is, fuck, I don't know, dude. Google doesn't know. My house. Houses. Mouse. Mice. Why isn't the plural of house heist? The irregular forms of those words mostly come from a change called the I umlaut, or the I mutation. Oh, so it was the mice. The MYS is the I mutation. It happened when a front vowel in the end of a word, such as the IZ plural, changed a vowel earlier in the word. So the original plural of hus was husian, and the original plural of moose was mice. I guess is what that is, or something like that. I don't know. All right. Let's look at this. There's advice out there that people need. Happy Mother's Day, not an alien. I hope you... Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about you, mother-wise or otherwise. But I hope it's a good Mother's Day for you either way. Even though neither of us is the mother. We both got them, I guess, you know? There's a billion stars and they're all pulling at you. Hi there. I have great difficulty in the kitchen. The noise, all the tasks to do while cooking, the dishwasher, it's all too much for me. Do you struggle in the kitchen or are you okay? I'd love one day to enjoy my time in the kitchen. Best to you, Theo. Technically, the star one is wrong because there's more than 1 billion of them? Is that what you're going to get at? I think it's just meant to be a nice way to say that you're cool. Hard to explain. Is it that the more distant ones are pulling at the things closer to them and not the things that are not close to them? Or is it that, Earth's gravity protects us from the pull of the distant things anyway? Is there like a magnetosphere influencing the gravitational pull of distant objects that's not... If you had only 2 objects in the universe, as far away as possible, they'd affect each other normally. The problem is there are so many stars... that they're like a big web. They're like a netting, and they don't affect everything. I don't know. Block each other's gravity. That makes sense to me. That does make sense to me. Now that I've created the false connection to a web or a net, though, if you like pull on one end of a net, you still get to pull on the other side a little bit. But that's not really... Alright, we're not helping Theo. Theo, sorry. Oh, this is Theo again. Hey Matt, hope this letter reaches you. I'm sure your friend George will forgive you no matter what you did. Time always helps. Theo, you're using the thing wrong. I just moved out and into an apartment by myself, and sometimes I think about how my life is still the same. Ha ha ha. As I get older, I feel drawn to the idea of a drastic change that will turn my world upside down. Do you get this feeling? I definitely get this feeling too. Sometimes I think to myself that I'm young enough still that I bet I could make it as like a sailor. I've been thinking about that lately. Specifically, the sailing thing. There's like... My understanding is that if you become like a mariner or like a... I forget what the like lowest rank sailing thing is called. Like... Everybody who's doing shipping and, like, ocean stuff and all that, they're, like, old men. Not a lot of young people get into that. And I could still go do that shit, you know? Start a new life. Just drop everything. Head up to Traverse City. Head up to Alpena. Go to the docks. Say, hey, how do I get on a boat? You know? And I bet somebody would take me. It doesn't matter how big the objects are, they could be specks of dust and they'd still affect each other. That makes sense with my understanding of gravity, too, yeah. Everything's got the gravity. The cardboard box on the other side of the room from me right now is pulling on me a tiny little bit, but it's like relative to everything around it. Absolutely overwhelmed with every other force being acted upon both of us, you know? But if it was just us in the universe, we'd eventually bump into each other. It is weird to think about, but it might take a really long time, too. Like, if we have any momentum at all in the first place, you know? Like, the Big Bang throws everything out there. Even though stuff that's slightly farther away from the center of the universe is pulling on us right now, and we're moving towards it, it's moving away from us faster, or whatever. So, like, theoretically, everything in the universe eventually comes back together, but it's going to take a long time. Really weird to think about how long that would take. You know what? That's a little friggin' dark for this. Good luck. Love you, Theo. I think this is Theo again. He gets a bowl of rice. Bulgarian man is the new Florida man. I don't think there's new as far as that goes. I think man everywhere is Florida man in his own way. There's definitely maniacs in every place, willing to do insane shit for no reason. Bulgarian fisherman arrested for using artillery to catch... That's not even that weird to me, honestly. It doesn't happen a lot anymore, but people used to fish with grenades and dynamite all the time. You throw that shit in the water, the shockwave kills all the fish, and you just scoop them up. People used to... There's kids that I know used to fish with M80s. I don't think that worked that good. Oh, he missed the river. He was shooting it... He was shooting it from far away. I don't know how close you can shoot artillery. Hitting the church does make it a little difference. It's hard to miss the water if you're on a dock next to a lake and you're hucking a stick of dynamite in, you know? Or a quarter stick of dynamite, which is what an M80 is. I think. And yeah, it's a lot easier to miss entirely if you're shooting it out of a cannon. Be right back. I gotta go check out my dogs. They're barking out there. There was a fox across the street. Police were called to a projectile hitting a church near Dobrich, with the likely source being the fisherman who missed his target, the river itself. Yeah, that's pretty bad. What kind of projectile was it? Calling it a projectile... Like, if it was an actual artillery shell, it would have, like, blown a wall off the church, right? The projectile makes it sound like it didn't do that much damage to me. But also, fishing with explosives makes sense to me, but fishing with, like, a cannonball, like a solid cannonball, doesn't make any sense to me. I guess it depends on what kind of artillery piece it was, too. My friend has been crying over how no one in my course asked her to go out or come to their party. She only spoke once or twice to them, and she feels like she should have got invited. I've told her, you've got us, we'll do those things together, but she still wants more. Modern. Maybe I'm just reading too much into the projectile. It's in quotes, so my brain fixated on it, but I think it's probably like a mortar's. It's still a projectile, even though it's explosive. Still, it sounds like a Jesus Christ allegory. He's taking all the sin upon himself to save humanity. Somebody's got to fuck these sex dolls, and I can't let anybody else do it. It's got to be me. What do we say to my friend has been crying? I'm gonna skip that one. I don't like it. Dude, burning sex dolls is the wrong way to get rid of them. Like, I don't know what he thought was going to happen when he burned them, but all you're going to do is make it into one giant mass of melted rubber, silicone, and whatever. It's going to be a lot harder to move around when it's 400 times heavier and you can't pull it apart. But I guess if he was just planning on leaving it where he burned it, he probably wouldn't need to move it afterward, but yeah, you can't really burn that shit. No point wondering about ifs, but if I could turn back time, I would pat myself and leave an antiemetic with sodium nitrite in a bottle of water. Is this a suicide thing? Antiemetic is, emetics make you throw up. Antiemetic makes you not able to throw up. I'm assuming. Sodium nitrite? I don't know what that is. Does it kill you if you drink it? Sodium nitrite is a multifunctional food additive responsible for characteristic color and flavor associated with cured meats. It's just salt. It's just a salty salt. Curing salt. Now I really don't understand it. Bulgarian man dies after drinking homemade apple juice mixed with rat poison. Investigators now believe he was attempting to make his own energy drink and likely thought rat poison gave out chemical energy. That's definitely a move, man. I wish I was that confident in all the stupid things I think of. He put his life on the line. I'm gonna skip this one because I don't get it. I guess if it's, like, it depends on how heavily you salt the water, it could dehydrate you and fuck you up. I'm really struggling with depression right now and my loneliness. I recently made a friend that I have a crush on, but they are both not available and I'm not ready. We talked and I tried to set up boundaries and kill the issues, but I'm scared that the friendship won't work. It's kind of a weird one. Because it seems like they already did the thing that they needed to do to solve their problem, and they're just waiting to see if it actually, like, you know, if they can keep it going. I think being able to have that sort of conversation with your friend is a good sign. So, I don't really know, I don't really know what else there is to say about it. I just keep on keeping on sort of thing. Bulgarian man causes gas explosion after filling his tires with petrol. Said the driver likely did it believing it would make his car go faster. That's stupid. Everybody knows you gotta paint your car red to make it go faster. Or is it yellow? I think it's red. No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Yellow's more sneaky. Purple is weird. Green's the best. Reds go faster. No point wondering about ifs. Oh, wait. That's the one I didn't understand. Theo. If you were a Starfleet officer on Star Trek... Oh, this is perfect. What would your job be? How come? I remember weird question, lady. I'm not a Starfleet officer. If I was... in the distant future... and was, like, signing up in Starfleet to become an officer... what would I sign up for? Probably engineering. Maybe not engineering. Maybe I'd want to be, like, I have no medical skill. I'd be a trash Starfleet doctor. If I was going to be a Starfleet doctor, I could be an actual doctor, you know? I guess engineering is sort of the same thing. But I have a better brain for it a little bit. Not a good brain for it, but, like, Geordie LaForge is cool, you know? I like O'Brien. Scotty's cool. All the coolest characters are engineers. Maybe security is more my speed, though. You don't have to use your brain for that. All you gotta do is be able to shoot a phaser. I can shoot a phaser for sure. Maybe that's what we say. Um... He spelled McCoy. Is it like this? Official graduation's coming up soon, and I'm terrified. My mental state has been on a yo-yo lately, and I don't know what's next to push me to go on. Overworking to keep living, or finally going off the edge. I can't bring myself to sleep. I'm Googling Camus Words of Life. Google's not, like, showing me exactly what his 10 words were. There's a bunch of quotes, right? But it's not showing me anything about what this person is talking about specifically. I don't know what my words would be. Like, favorite words? or words that describe what I think like a good life would be. Um, I don't know. There's like maybe the way to do it would be like to do like a what do you call it? Like a competition. Like I'd have to pit words against each other. Like I like my time alone. Like solitude would be one, I suppose. Food, I love to eat. I love like do you put cooking and food on there? Cuz I like to cook. I think I'm a pretty good cook. I'm not an expert. I didn't go to any cooking school or anything, but like I make I make some mean eggs. I make some mean tacos. I make some mean fried rice, spaghetti. You know, do I think cooking and food are different? Is it worth including both on my list of 10? If I was living my dream life, um how do you say free from the eyes of everybody around me? I never want to be looked at by another person in my entire life. You know? Sort of thing. How do you say that in one word? Put me in a hermitage. Uh, Summer afternoon. I really don't like. I like being in the woods. I live in the woods right now. I'm in a house, obviously. I don't particularly like the woods. I could just as easily live in a desert. Like if I was in Arizona and I lived in the middle of the desert, far away from everybody, it would be just as good to me as the woods. But that's probably not true because Arizona's hot. But and I fucking hate the heat, but same thing. That's aside aside from the fact the distance from the people is what makes the woods mainly appealing to me. I don't think I would include like a season on my list or like a time of day though. Are the favorite words my favorite words because they're connected to something that I want from like an ideal life, or are they my favorite words because I like the way they sound? Is it like cellar door? Was it Tolkien or like C.S. Lewis or somebody who said cellar door was the most beautiful word or phrase in the English language? Just the way it sounds. Um, I don't know. And depression is on there. Like depression is like a big part of my life, but would I include it on a list of words that describe like what I think of what as words of life? I guess if I'm describing my current state, I would need to include it in some form or another. Um, but like if I was trying to be defining these words as like a goal to work towards, depression wouldn't be on the list, you know? Freedom's a good one. It's a little vague, though. Would I rather have an unlimited supply of cold and tasteless chicken wings, or way too hot and spicy chicken wings? Can I modify them? Because with an unlimited supply of cold and tasteless chicken wings, I could really easily spice them up, you know? Because I can bread some chicken wings. And I can put them in a microwave. And I can cook them. But if I can't do any of those things, I'd probably rather have the hot ones. Way too hot and spicy. Are they always way too hot and spicy? Like, if I build up a tolerance to the heat, do they get spicier? To maintain the way too level? Can I eat enough of them to where I don't think they're that hot anymore? Because I already like spicy food. And I can eat some spicy wings. I could sit here and eat 12, 24 extra hot buffalo wings, like, from the same way. If they stay the same all the time, I'll take the spicy ones. If they get hotter to, like... If I have to, like, fucking eat... If they start out at, like, 1,000,000 Scovilles, which is too hot, honestly, and by the time I'm, like, getting used to eating 1,000,000 Scoville chicken wings, they start being 2 million or 9 million or whatever the max is now. 30 million or 100 million or whatever it is. Like, that would suck ass. I'd rather have the tasteless ones than constantly have to be eating hotter and hotter, because I'm just going to destroy my insides. But if they stay the same level, I'll take the hot ones for sure. Because I can get used to the spiciness. I used to eat, I don't do it anymore, but I used to order the hottest pad thai you could get from every Thai place I ever went to. To see, because I like spicy food, and to see, like, what the varying levels of spiciness that they were willing to give me was. Because places, like, they definitely change how spicy they are for who's ordering them, you know? Like, if they see some Thai guy come in and he's talking to him in Thai, and he says, give me the spicy shit, they're gonna give that guy spicier shit than they give me. You know? Probably. So I found it pretty interesting, the different levels of, like, how spicy the pad thai would ever be. I don't do that shit anymore. I pretty much just, like, say whatever, medium or spicy, and, like, let them do whatever they're gonna do. But I think I go for the spicy ones, yeah. I think that's my answer. I'm gonna not answer I, though. I don't like to self-diagnose myself because I don't trust myself. Well, you know what? We should probably answer I. I should probably just write them down as a thought experiment, and we'll send them to I, whether they care about them or not. Here goes. Let's see. They're as hot as a Carolina Reaper. I've never had a Carolina Reaper before. Let's see. How many Scovilles Carolina Reaper? 2.2 million. That's pretty hot. Officially the world's hottest pepper. How many Scoville's hottest hot sauce? 9 million. That's, I thought I knew the 9 million number. Okay. Gosh, I don't know that I would ever get used to fucking 2.2 million Scoville Reaper, though. 2.2 million might be too much for me. Maybe I go for the cool ones then. Maybe I go for the bland, tasteless ones. And I just have an unlimited supply of cold, tasteless chicken wings to not eat. Most of the time. Can I cut them up? I guess I can't add sauce to them. It is including a bland, tasteless wing in like a different dish. Is that not allowed? Because like if I season the shit out of some like fried rice and then I put pieces of chicken wing in it, and like the only seasoning it gets is because it's already in the fried rice, like, you know, is that cheating? I think either way, Carolina Reaper's too hot for me. I'd probably go for the not hot ones then in that case. I don't know. If I was eating Carolina Reapers all the time, do I think I would get used to it? I think I still take... I think you gotta take the bad ones. I think the cold and tasteless ones, I think you have to do. Because at least they're edible, you know? They don't make me sick, do they? I think you have to do that. Like, if I'm starving to death, if I'm in the middle of a desert and all I have is my empty pocket that I can pull a cold, tasteless chicken wing out of, I'm going to be in a lot better position than if I'm in the middle of the desert starving to death and all I can pull out is a fucking Carolina Reaper wing, dude. You know? I think you got to do the cold, tasteless ones. Do we make a joke of this? Unlimited supply of cold, tasteless, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we do the other way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, is that right? 1, 2. Done. It's a good question. It's definitely a good would you rather. Very good would you rather. Because neither of them is like... I mean, the worst would you rathers are all like, would you rather date a beautiful woman or have your head smashed in sort of thing, you know? They're like completely brain dead obvious. And then the second worst are like, would you rather have your head smashed in or lose both your legs? Where it's like, neither of these are good. You kind of want them to both be like, you know, there's a good thing to having cold and tasteless wings an unlimited supply of. Like, even though they're shitty, cold, tasteless wings, you could eat a cold, tasteless wing and be like, that's still fucking chicken wing, you know? and there's like an unlimited supply of like well flavored but way too spicy wings, that's like, oh, that's like, oh, you have an unlimited supply of good wings, but there's a bad part to it, you know? There's some good and bad in both of them, is how you like it, how you make it. I'm gonna get off of kind words. We only answered like 3 questions, but I'm done. Oh, we gotta figure our question out. You know what was weird today? I stopped and got Taco Bell when I was in town. And there was a new thing on the menu. I got a sausage breakfast crunch wrap, which I've had before and I knew I like. And I went in thinking, I'm gonna go get a sausage breakfast crunch wrap. It's gonna be pretty tasty. But there was a California breakfast crunch wrap on the menu that I never saw before. And it was like, on the screen, it looked pretty good. And I was like, oh, that's cute. I'll order one of those too. And so I did. And then I got it, and they, on the bag, had written sausage with a smiley face on the one, and they wrote Cali with a frowny face with angry eyes on the bag on the other one. And I spent the whole ride home thinking, why did they do that? Is it like a personal preference of the person who made them? Like they don't like eating the California one? Or they don't like making it because it's got weird stuff on it? Is it a pain in the ass to get the guacamole out at 11 a.m.? You know? I thought it was weird. I thought it was strange. I was thinking about making that my question in kind words today, but it doesn't really seem like an appropriate kind words question, you know? Maybe we can phrase it in a different way, though. Like, is it an inconvenience? Did I inconvenience the Taco Bell fast food worker? I hate the idea of, like... Maybe it's the way my brain works, but I don't like the idea of ordering a thing that the dude at the counter doesn't want to make, you know? Maybe it's because I work sort of in, like, a food service thing. I definitely have a better time not making certain things. Because they're kind of just a pain in the ass. Is the California breakfast crunch wrap just kind of a pain in the ass to make? And so, like, that's what I got the frowny face for? And I don't want to inconvenience my Taco Bell worker, so I'm like, I'm probably not going to order that again. You know? Just because of that frowny face. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best thing. Like, I like the sausage one more. So I'm not, like, losing out on not ordering it, but, like... I don't think they spit in it or anything. It was delicious. It's Taco Bell breakfast crunch wrap. But, like... Is it weird for me to not want to inconvenience my fast food worker? Um... I feel like I'm probably, like, neurotic overthinking it, though. and probably, they've forgotten about it already. An hour and a half later, 2 hours later, they probably don't remember it at all. And I'm still thinking about it. You know what I mean? Um... Probably. I'm gonna say that exact thing, like semi-neurotic, overthinking things right now, but like feel like I maybe inconvenienced somebody earlier. Florida man trapped inside of unlocked closet for 2 days. How is that possible? There's got to be more than that, because you can't get trapped inside of something that's unlocked, surely. Something must have fallen in front of it, or, like, blocked it. For 2 days, you think he wouldn't be just pulling the door the wrong way. Also, I don't know that any closet could trap me for 2 days. I think I'm capable of kicking a door down at least over the course of 2 days. You know what I mean? It's 2 people. Like, there's a, we have a... We call it the dungeon at the store, but it's basically like, it was... I don't know what you call it. Not a cellar. It's not below ground, but it's like a cold room sort of thing. We keep paper stuff in there, boxes, cardboard boxes, and, like, supplies for the kitchen, gloves, and, like, the sterilizer chemicals that we use on the dishes and all that stuff. In there, they used to use it to, like, hang deer in during hunting season, because the room stays cold, especially in the winter. And it, like, it's just a room, and there's a heavy door on that. Like, you cannot kick that door down. But it has, like, a cooler latch on it where if you unscrew the knob from the inside, you can just pull the handle off. Like, you can't get trapped in there. But there are doors that I definitely couldn't kick down, even given 2 days. You probably couldn't pry that shit open with, like, a whole-ass pry bar sledgehammer combo. You could definitely be trapped in there and die. Or even for 2 days. That said... I wouldn't call that a closet, you know? It has, like, a regular-ass closet. No way somebody's trapped in that shit for 2 days. There's gotta be something else going on. And 2 people. Maybe the closet was, like, pretty big. Thought they were trapped inside a janitor's closet at a local college for 2 days until police let them out. The door was unlocked the entire time. That's gotta be a fake story, man. There's no way. At a college? Alright, you know, it could be real. It sounds unbelievable, but people do so much weird shit. I guess I believe, dude. I'm a believer. Alright. Time to end Kyword. Oh, they were high on meth. You know what? You tack on they were high on meth to the end of any story, and it becomes 1,000% more believable. I'm in. I'm totally in. You tell me they were high on meth. Meth heads, they'll do anything. They got no brains at all. They might. You could have told them they were in a closet, even if they weren't in a closet, and they would have stayed inside that little 2 foot square because they were like they think they're locked in. You know. All right. We're gonna do the Sunday New York Times crossword, May 14th, 2023. Let me grab some music too. Let's do. Oh, this will be good. It's gonna only be 28 minutes long though. This might be copyright though, actually. I don't know. Probably not. This is Game Chop's Lo-Fi Tears of the Kingdom music. Cute looking thing. So this is music. I don't know if it's all Zelda music. It's definitely not all like straight from Tears of the Kingdom, Forest Temple, and Ocarina of Time, Zelda's Lullaby, Gerudo Valley. These might all be other things, but Zelda music. We like it. Is this bigger than normal? No, I guess not. Greek letter that's a symbol for torque. I have no idea. Done without foresight. I don't know. Small samples. Bits. Cups. Samples. Huts. I'm gonna go bits, and we'll see if that goes. Chocolatiers unit. The chocolatier is basically like baking, right? Florida man flies Learjet with excavator like a toy plane. I've seen that video. That's a really cool video. It's not like they're in like a junkyard or whatever. It's not like the Learjet is like in good condition, you know? It's definitely like he's not fucking it up any more than it already is by flying it around with the thing. Really cool video though. I mean, we're gonna go teaspoon because who knows? Holding areas and capture the flag. I don't know. Thoughtless mode. Declares confidently. Like asserts. Novelist, short story writer, something Bender. The Rise of Skywalker. Florida man sent back to jail after not paying for taxi ride back home from jail. That sucks. That's unfortunate. A coat with small droplets. Like paint? Coat of paint? Mrs. or Senora equivalent. I don't know, like Frau? How do you say Frau in German, shortened to 3 letters? Or, French, Père? Père is father, right? What's like Mr. in French? Monsieur? Mrs. I don't know. Mademoiselle? Is it like SL or something like that. I'm not sure. Florida man on drugs kills imaginary friend and turns himself in. What if he's not imaginary, though? What if Florida man on drugs was seeing into a different dimension, conversing with an alien being, and accidentally killed him? And the only reason that people think it's imaginary is because nobody else is on the right drugs. Here's to deal, perhaps. Like shuffles. Prepares to deal. That's Western Lit college course. I'm gonna go lit, maybe. Name repeated in a nursery rhyme. Old MacDonald. Name repeated. Not sure. Item sometimes made with Willy Willy seeds. No idea. Flaky syrupy pastry. Like a crepe. Crepes aren't flaky though. They're the opposite of flaky. Wet Willies are so gross, dude. He deserves that shit. Deserved? Florida man charged with battery after giving girlfriend Wet Willy. Deserved it. Put him away for life. Divisions represented by the highlighted answers in this puzzle. I don't know. I don't see any highlighted. Live stream, e.g. Broadcast. Whatever this is, we're doing it right now. Worry free. Relaxed. French for between. Between. Small fox with unusually large ears. That's a fennec. I know that shit. University of Cincinnati athlete. Cincinnati. I don't know. Missile command. Atari game. Abbreviation in a birth announcement. DTA maybe? Or wait, a birth announcement is different from a pregnancy announcement, right? Like weight? Pounds? 32 across spaghetti. Which one is 32 across? Flaky syrupy pastry. You know, it might be. Long time. Invitation in a therapist's office. Minecraft block with a fuse. That's a TNT. Designer of Doha's Museum of Islamic Art. I don't know. Analogy words. Is as. Is to. Yes, that spot right there. Added streaks to, say. Honey. Shaped cereal. Nut? Cheerios? Honey nut? 70 across app. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm just going to keep doing this until we get there. Young bloke, lad. Ruin. Ruin like destroy or ruin like a destroyed place. I don't know. Last word in America the Beautiful. C? Anna of Arundel's elder sister. Elsa? Festival with lion dances. I don't know. A mobile app. It could be mobile app. I don't like BADP here though, or B blank DP. Oh, no, you know what? I do like it, actually. Oh, yeah, I do like it. App's great. App's perfect. This is bid price, I think. Ultimatum word. Else. Pitch. Part of gas mileage rating. Golf cart driving Florida man tries to blow up neighbor's chickens with homemade whiskey bomb during BB gun dispute. I don't know if whiskey is the one I would use. If you're making a Molotov cocktail, whiskey's probably not the best thing. You know? Go get some Everclear. Go and get some gasoline and put some styrofoam in it, you know? Like, you can make some napalm. You don't gotta use your friggin' whiskey for it, you know? Gasoline's $4 a gallon. Don't waste your $30 whiskey on it. Startup loan agency. What is it called? Small Business Association? Maybe? Something like that? Damascene's country. Damascus is in Syria. Oh, we had the YR already. What gladiator literally translates to? Swordsman. I think. Beer brand with mountains in the logo is Coors. Jessica, astronaut who participated in the first all-female spacewalk. I don't know. It looks like Beale to me, like the actress. Or wait, that's IE, isn't it? Not the same. Different. It sounds like a clarinet with a cold, per Victor Borgia. An oboe, probably? Battery in a Wii remote? What? Battery in a Wii remote? It's not... Like, the Wii remotes take AA, don't they? What is this? Not sure. Stinging pests? Wasps or bees? Or... I don't know. Some residents of Eastern Mediterranean. Turks? Greeks, maybe? I mean, we'll put in Greeks. I don't know what the little symbols are. Alternate endings is our title. Not really sure what the, what this is. Like, are these two words going in here? Somehow? Connected to this? Banks. Relies. Lung or brain segments. Lobes. Like a dirty film. This could be like adult, or like risque, or it could be like literally dirty, like filthy. 89 down bloopers. Compilations of laughably bad takes. You know, bloopers is a good ass answer for that. Oh, look. Oh, it does highlight them. We hadn't done any down. You thought of that answer because it's the correct one. I don't know how it connects to the other things, but... Oh, you know what? It could be outtakes, too, though. Although, takes is in the clue. I think I like bloopers better than outtakes. I don't know what that makes that, though. What was this? Like a dirty film. I don't know. Chlorophyte, e.g. Cell, I guess, maybe? Org for DC United and Ally Galaxy. MLS, that's the soccer teams. Impediments to team productivity. I don't know. Get in a knot. Thou God blank me, Genesis quote. Thou God something me. Fred, who co-created Portlandia. Shit, I know that guy's name. Fred. I can see his face. I don't know what his fucking last name is, though. I'm gonna think of it. If we get a few more letters, I'll think of it. Campus part. In a scuffle. Hopping herbivore. Who hops? Rabbits hop. Kangaroos hop. 4 letters, though. If it's a outtakes, this would be an A. It doesn't help me. Captain of fiction, Ahab. Address that's often shown in blue letters. URL. With 116 across, procedures in which drivers take turns joining a single stream as demonstrated 5 times in this puzzle. Like a... I don't know what you call it, like a merging lane, like a zipper sort of thing. I don't know how you put that in there. It could be zipper. Either of these could be zipper, but I don't know. Ray gun sound is zap, so we're gonna go zipper here. I don't know what the other one is. Crow's cry, caw, backside, ass, maybe. Air Souls parent airline. Don't know. Hubbub. I don't know. Actress Maori of Sister Sister. No idea. Green Expanse. Belay. Maybe. Green Expanse. Commander for Joe Biden, e.g. Pass judgment on Trixie. Alright. Person with a stopwatch. Spiced rum, maybe? Or tea? Potential scenario in which a piece of software might be helpful. Person who worships Jah. Rasta. Puffins, e.g. Puffins are cute little penguin birds. What is with a K, though? Total dump. Sty. Is it even possible it'll take a second to get it? How? It's lit. Western. What's this? Rash? Done without foresight. I think that's right. How? I don't know. It'll take a second to get it. Oh, you know what? We've been going for an hour and a half, and I never fed my freaking puppies. I never fed my puppies. I gotta get up and feed my dogs real fast. They're an hour late for lunch. I'll be right back. Let's take it easy. Easy now. Watch it go. It'll take it a second to get it. I don't know. If Bits is wrong. Bits could really easily be wrong. I'm not sure. Similar group. So Bits is probably right. A blank begins as a lump in the throat, a sense of wrong, a homesickness, a lovesickness. Boba tea is often served with a wide one, a straw. Miniature cheese wheel brand. So paint and teaspoon are wrong. Because this is Baby Bell. Ave Maria. Chinese New Year decoration. Chinese New Year decoration. Do they hang like lanterns? Chinese New Year. I don't know. Not sure. Meat and vegetable dish with Creole and Cajun varieties. Gumbo. Maybe. 5 letters. Target. Like goal 29 across Mary. Yeah, why not? Makes sense to me. Mary had a little lamb, or Mary quite contrary. Lower interest deal for short is a refi. I like Mary a lot. I don't know what this is, so the Bits is probably wrong, actually. Let's see. Where were we? Target. Gumble might be wrong too. I'm not really sure about that. Coat that may take a while. Oh, that one's paint. That's another coat. We found the other coat. Reese is a Witherspoon of Hollywood. Except she has an S and not a tilde in her name. Or whatever that is. Tilde's the other one. Electrical wiring nexus. I'm not sure. Like a terminal? Something? What is this? I don't know either of those. Still. Or that. Like a bag of chocolates? Webcast? I don't know. Pigmented eye layer. Oh, wait. I mean, I really like cuts. What's the eye layers? The one with the pigment. The iris is the black spot, right? Or is the iris the one with the pigment? Is it iris? Something went wrong with 52 down. Nothing went wrong. We just got a lot of wrong shit in it. We haven't got there yet to check it out, but yeah, that shit's probably not right. You're right. It doesn't look good. It's not looking good from where we're at. 52 down's looking a little rough. Bloodwork colloquially labs, maybe? Start of a detective's trail, a lead. Uno, dos, tres. Uno plus dos plus tres is seis. Revolutionary cooking device. Revolutionary. I don't know. Alternate endings. I don't really understand the actual, like, theme of the puzzle yet. I'm seeing the, like, yellow signs. I'm not sure how they relate to each other. Conflict over seceding from the Galactic Republic in sci-fi. The Clone Wars? That's not... Was that the Clone Wars? I guess that's right. Cocktails named after motorcycle attachments. Sidecars? That's a cocktail, right? Hair salon goo? Reputation in a therapist's office. Sit? Streaks too. Better than I thought. All right, not as bad. Not so bad. Maybe it's this honey oat. Where hip hop originated. EA Bro. I think that was the end of our music. Let's just do this one now. Oh, you know what? We never changed the damn category. On Twitch. Bad streaming. I don't know where hip hop originated. I don't know how this relates to this yet either. State of matter in the sun. Plasma. Is pay, is this real? It could be. That could be. Double A, oh, cell. Okay. Theoretical substance for which a chemistry law is named. I something EA. Is to could be wrong. I think else is good. I think they're both good, but I don't know what this is. Fifth in a scale. Sol. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. But it's so and not sol. Is it sol and not so? I'm putting it in. Stadium with the first animated scoreboard. No idea. The something dome. Maybe. Where newlyweds are typically seated at a wedding reception head table. How is this related to the other two clues? Alternate endings. I think one of them is going to be like how something is going to be head, howla head, and this is going to be ultim table. Maybe. 90 down link. Let's see. Boop. Bit that bonds. Bit that bonds. Bit that bonds. Link. It could be link. Yeah, why not? At the very least, if we change it, we can change it in a second. Are you crying at me right now? Come here. Come here. You're gonna cry at me, you might as well come and do it to my face instead of in the other room. Alright, you guys wanna go outside? Severity. I don't know. Latin is that est? Toddler drop-off locales. Oh man, there's something I'm not getting here. Toddler drop-off locales. Like daycares. So, whatever this is, I think ends in ARES. I bet. And I don't think it's outtakes or wait, maybe it's... Where would the R come in though? If it was outtakes... Maybe it's every other letter? And it's the A and the E from daycares, and the K and the S from whatever is the other thing? Maybe? Maybe it is outtakes? Which would make... Which would make every other letter of the ending of the other one. No, wait. What? How do we get the beginning of it then? I don't understand this. But I think this is right. I think daycare's something like this. What does this make this? Hair salon goo. Styling gel? Like that, right? Something like that? But that shit don't make any sense. How are they combined? Yo, it's gag reels. Gag reels. Is it just an anagram? Or is it every other letter? It is every other letter. Because it's G-A-G-R-E-E-L-S. It's every other letter from each of them. Okay, alright, so we have an understanding of how the puzzle works now. Sort of. Sort of. Unfortunately, it does make me like Link less. But I don't know what the actual answer to that is, so. Mineral collection site. I don't know. Slag pit or something like that. Motion to court request. Adjourn. I got a tick on me. Oh my god. Fucking ticks, dude. I touched my dog for 1 second and I got a tick on me. Ugh. Look at this. You want to see him? Look at him. Oh my god, he's disgusting. It's so fuzzy. You can't see him. Focus. Focus. That shit ain't gonna work. I live in the middle of the woods. So the dogs, there's a lot of ticks around. The dogs come in from outside. They have like the dogs get treated by the vet with like a thing that they eat that makes their blood poisonous to the ticks. So as soon as the ticks bite the dogs, they die and fall right off, which is really neat. But we do find like dead tick bodies around. So they don't, the ticks don't hurt the dogs. But they do ride the dogs and then like either go onto the floor and climb up furniture and get on you, or just climb up your feet, or if you go outside they get on you too. So I leaned down and hugged my dog. I called him over here to pet him when he was whining at me just now, and a tick got on me and he crawled all the way up to the back of my neck just now, and I felt him. I got him on the back of my neck, like right under my hairline. But he hadn't bit me yet. I felt him before he did anything, you know. What in the world did I type in 94 down? What I typed was Alt-1 to go to the camera. And that makes a smiley face. And then Alt-2 to go back to the thing. Because those are my hotkeys. And apparently those make smiley faces. I didn't realize that. Motion to something. Not sure. R. I don't know. Certain essential worker? Certain essential worker. Who are essential workers? Like cashiers? Medical people? Who else was essential workers? Trash guys? Food people, UPS people, like not UPS, but like delivery people, mail people. remember. 117 down, I probably know. I'm just not there yet. It's certainly possible. Taco topping. Maybe salsa. Salsa looks okay. Job increasingly replaced by speech-to-text programs. Mouse. G7 member informally? Who are the G7? The US? China? Russia? I don't know who the G7 are, honestly. China and Russia might not be even in there. US might not be in there. Some offshoots. What might have attachment issues? You know what? I'm going to take Ka out. I don't really... I think Ahab's better than Ka. And seeing the A's, I don't like it. You're kidding. Tablet you might take in the bathroom. iPad. The Hindu god Ganesha is often depicted with 4 of them. Arms. Makeshift towel. Rag. NYC Commuter Rail Overseer. The MTA, maybe? Metro Transit Authority or something? Pedestrians cross them. Abbreviated. I don't know this. Pedestrians cross them. Like crosswalks. But I don't think the cross would be in there because it's in the clue. You call them crosswalks. Like overpasses. What do you call the bridges that go over highways just for walking? Is that an overpass? It's not really an overpass. The abbreviation makes it hard too. Zipper merge. Merges. So it's probably an S. Hubbub is tumult. Pass judgment on is assess. So it's STS. I really like that. I like those 3 clues. STS is probably right. I don't know what it means though. What is that an abbreviation of? Pedestrians cross them. I really have no idea. If I'm honest, I don't know that one. All right, what else do we got that looks pretty good? This looks okay. Puffins. I'm not sure about that. Thoughtless mode. Autopilot. Poem. Small samples. Sips, maybe? What that was. Oh, okay, we have head table though. What's head table split up? HATBE hat B. Okay, so this is wrong. How can that be? And the other one is EDAL. EDAL. Metal. It'll take a second to get it. Silver metal. Cute. That's cute. I like that. Alright, what do we got? What else do we have somewhere else? What is this? Did we miss this one? Equilibria? How did we miss that? Equilibria. Equilibrium is like your balance, or a state of balance. Equilibria. I don't know. Ruin. Let's get rid of this, because I think this might be wrong. I don't really like this either. Long time. It might be old, it might be eld. I'm gonna put old in. Bearcat. Cincinnati Bearcats. Theoretically substance. No, revolutionary cooking device. Maybe else is wrong. Maybe Clone Wars wrong. Ugh. Stinging pest. Red ants. Maybe? I do like dome. That fits with dome. Whatever the dome is. Not the same. Another. Mets. Queens players. Mets. Okay. I do like that. Severity. Harshness. Maybe? Thou God seest. Maybe? Oh, the US is a G7 member. Okay. A hopping herbivore is a hare. We did say rabbit earlier, so that makes sense. Motion to something argue. Fred. Isn't it our nest? It's not, it doesn't have a K in it, I don't think. Fred Arness. I'm not sure. I'm gonna get rid of Link. I don't think Link is right. I might be wrong, but lie. I don't know. Did I miss these ones? I don't remember this either. Exercise that strengthens hip flexors. Pet dog, okay. Commander's the name of Joe Biden's dog. I do know that. I remember that now. It in a scuffle. If this is G, what is it? I don't know. Oh, I forgot. This is an alternate ending, so it's got extra stuff in it. Revolutionary device for cooking. If it's LL, oh no, it would be the other one. E blank IE. Rotisserie. Oh, and it revolves. Oh, okay. And this is theoretical substance for which a chemistry chemistry law is named. And that one is LL something blank blank. Theoretical substance. Like antimatter? But it's gotta have L's. like some sort of tiny particle. Whose names I can't remember any of right now. The Higgs boson. With LL in it, though. Maybe cell's not right. What is this? It's throwing the tree over your head. Where's that Scotland? Wait, hurling... What's the... Oh no, that's the caber toss. That's Scotland that I'm thinking of. What is hurling? Meir. Jessica Meir. Okay. Or a fight. Get in a knot is ensnare, probably. I don't know. Mineral collection site. I'm better off than I was, but I still don't know any of those answers. Certain essential worker. Nurse. This does look like ass. This also does look like Leah, lay, R, and that looks like equal, and that is quad. Okay, that all looks good. Pretty happy with all of that. Let's go here. All right. What is this? Assuming we got electrical wiring nexus, right? A, B, O at the end. Something. A, B, O blank. Bow. Box. This isn't an A. Right? Wait, no, wait. Is it? Maybe this isn't webcast. No, wait. I was thinking junction, but that still doesn't work. It's way not long enough. But I do like box. Oh no, wait, I don't like box. DX at the end of this? Oh no, I do. Rated X. Oh, it's not Ahab, it's Nemo? Oozes in, enters like slime. Gazans. The Bronx. Okay, so that makes it HBOX. Something box. French box. Electrical wiring nexus. Like fuse box makes sense to me, but it doesn't end in CH. Something box. Box. Box, lunchbox, crunchbox, electrical wiring, junction, fuse, All right, and the other one is TERN, turn. Oh, lantern, dude. It is lantern. What's the 3 letters? Something lantern. I'm putting the T back in, which makes it switch box. What is that? Coat with small droplets. I want to type in bejew because of bejeweled. Bejeweling was like a toy that you got a little girl where she could like glue on a little bunch of little like fake plastic gemstones to things. And if you can call a little piece of plastic a droplet that looks like a little gemstone, you're bejeweling it. And so a coat of those little plastic gemstones could be called a bejew. If you were a psycho. And I want to type that in, but I surely that's not right. What is this? Like a vort is something, I think? Declares confidently. Chocolatiers unit. Is Baby Bell wrong? Is Ave wrong? Something Maria. This could be wrong. It could be not Ave Maria. Ave Maria is the famous opera song. Everybody's heard it 1,000 times. I love it. Everybody loves Ave Maria, but it might not be the answer. Chinese New Year decorations. Something lantern. Sky lantern? Is that a thing? No. No, that don't make no sense for these. But those don't make any sense anyway. Let's move on someplace else. What is this? Something aerodome. Pitch. R. The Astrodome. Ah, okay. I like that. What do we got down here? What might have attachment issues? Email? Emails have attachments. Some offshoots. Crow's Cry. I'm going to put call back in, actually. Actress Maori. Trixie. You're kidding. No way. Sly. Probably Mia. Some offshoots. Maybe not Mia. Armisen. Fred Armisen. I knew I would think of it eventually. Tia. For sects. A bit that bonds is an atom. Impediments to team productivity is ego. Motion to re-argue. Okay. Good enough. Festival with lion dances. Te? Honey O's. I guess. Honey, you gonna bring me one? Oh my god, I found that tick on me, and I can just feel him all over me now, creeping me out. Equilibria. Maybe that's senses. Tess? Oh no, T, senses. I don't know what SBN is. Small business something? Senses makes the most sense to me for that, even though I don't know it. Something lantern. This isn't Gumbo. It's Jambalaya. I didn't understand how the puzzle worked at the time, but now I do. The other one is E-P-E-R at the end. Epper. Person with a stopwatch is a timekeeper. Greek letter that's a symbol for torque. I don't think TR is any Greek letter. It's got to be tau, probably, though. Right? I think that might be spiced ale, I guess. Holding areas and capture the flag is jails. Something. Potential scenario in which a piece of software might be helpful. User. Use case. Mrs. or Senora equivalent. Yeah, that's got to be just Mademoiselle or something like that, but I don't know what it is. This looks like baklava. Worry free. At ease. Uvea? Is that a word? Target. Target. Aim at. Amy and me. Okay, I could see abbreviating Mademoiselle to MME. Yeah, why not? Sure. I really... I'm lost. I'm losing it up there. I don't know any of that. Grammy-winning Mexican singer something Downs. It's gonna be Lisa or Lita or Lyra or something like that. Lila? Chlorophyte. Tisserie. It's gotta be a pit still, right? Air Soul's parent airline. Ariana. I don't know airlines, man. In a scuffle. Stem pit. Exercise that strengthens hips, flexors. Leg raise. Which makes it LGAS. Ilgas. Ilgas. EAL. Gas. Ilgas. I still have no idea. Chemistry law named something eel gas. In a scuffle. I don't get it. I don't know this one either. I don't know any of these ones. I think I'm giving up on these three. I don't know the name. I don't know what chlorophyte is an example of. I don't know a mineral collection site. This seems like the most possible one. Mineral collection site? Something pit? Asiana? Makes sense. So I think pit is right. I don't know what this is, though. In a scuffle. And I think iPad and steno are right. Leg raise is definitely right. What is this? Does this help me? Analogy words. Oh, let's put ideal gas, maybe? Ruin. Doing is like doing something in is killing it. Is that close enough to ruin that makes sense? I kind of hate it. I don't know about that one. All right, I'm leaving myself 3.5 minutes to think about these remaining 6 letters, and then I'm turning it off, revealing the puzzle, and quitting. Quote with small droplets. Like, what do you when you spray out spit? Say, like you blow air all over somebody. Rue. Maybe it's not Baby Bell. Declares confidently. Like extols or asserts or I think like avorts is a word with a V in it. Like I think, but it has a T in it. I thought avort. I don't think it's avors or avers. Avers. I'm gonna put Ave back in because I like Ave Maria. Chocolatier's unit. It could be like a bag of chocolate, a bag of sugar, a bag of something. It could be a G. Is it gas lantern? Besso, coat with small droplets, and avars. Ugh, I hate it. I don't like it. I'm putting that in there though. When we get it wrong, we'll be wrong. Mineral collection site. Mineral collection site. Spew pit. Stew pit. A wit. Shen. Skull pit. Skull pit. Oh no, wait. It's always E. Scalpit. Stelpit. Shed pit. Shed. Adit. Arg. I don't know. I got... This is how I'm feeling. I give up. Let's see what we got wrong here. Red lanterns. Bar? A bar of chocolate. Okay. Evers. Never heard Bedew. Okay, so small droplets are dew. I thought of that. I thought of dew. I never heard the word bedew. Stacy's. Okay. And it was SBA. I wasn't gonna get that one. Lila. Orphyte is algae, so it's alga. Alga. I guess is plural for algae. I thought algae was plural for algae. Salt pit.
Get no sleep till I've seen these scoundrels squished.
And this wasn't in snare, it was in snarl. I don't know if I would have got salt pit, even if I had in snarl, though. And I definitely wasn't getting a tit. I've never heard a tit as in a scuffle. I've heard titters, like, for, like, laughs, like an old lady would do. You know? But I've never heard a tit for in a scuffle. Oh, at it. Oh, they had at it. Oh, shit, it's at it. Oh, fuck. You know what? I could have got in a scuffle as at it. It's not a tit, it's at it. Fuck. Alright, you know what? That's not that bad. I could have got that one. In snarl, though, once I had in snare, I wasn't even thinking about it. I assumed that E was right. In snarl's good, and I just didn't. I was not gonna get the L. Maybe if I had this A and the T, I could have got the L because I would have had SAET, and I would have gone, what the fuck is that? But I wasn't getting alga either. Red lanterns, no. I got another tick on me. I can feel it. Oh, no, I don't. Stacy's. All right. Well, that was pretty good. I didn't hate it. Like I said, we definitely didn't finish it. We got pretty close, though. I liked where we were at. I don't know what this is. I had this one and I got rid of it because I wanted to fill this in. I didn't know these, and I didn't know these. There's always some that I gotta get stuck on, you know, and I'm just never gonna know. I should have had at it, but, you know, that's life. That's how he goes. That's how we go. I think that's the end of Words Day for today, though. I'm gonna go play some Legend of Zelda off stream because nobody's watching, nobody cares. So that's today. We're done. Farewell. I had a really good time with the crossword. It was a good puzzle. I like the theme. I like the clues. It was good. I kind of really like the alternate ending thing, even though I didn't get it very early. That's a cute thing. That seems like it would be an exceptionally difficult thing to design a puzzle around. Like, you'd have to... I guess you make those ones first, you know? And that's why Badoo is so weird, and Avers. Badoo is so weird. Like, you have to start with Switchbox, Red Lantern, the Bronx, right? You have to start with those things. So these all get filled in first. And then you have to make something fit with Redland and Switk here. Which, some of those are not that bad, honestly. But this one, yeah. Badoo is such a strange thing. But that was really good. I liked it a lot. Goodbye. I'll see you. You know what? I was going to talk about this at the start of the stream, but I forgot. I'm going to not upload to YouTube anymore. I'm going to upload... Like, I was just Twitch exporting every file to YouTube, making a cute thumbnail. I'm only going to do it for Kind Words Day, I think, from now on. Because... Or maybe for things that I feel like I want to put a whole playthrough up. Like, going back in time... What am I trying to say here? I really love having the ability to go back and look at videos that I have of my friends and I playing video games from 10 years ago. A long time ago, you know? Because I don't play video games with those people anymore. I still think of them as my friends. I think if I message them on Steam, I bet we could play again whenever I wanted to, but like I haven't talked to them in so long. But I do like to go back and watch them sometimes. A couple of them, you know, have dropped off the face of the earth, as far as I'm concerned. No way to contact Serpa. And the video record that I have of the time that I played with him, I really like going back to and looking at sometimes. Which is part of why I wanted to start uploading everything to YouTube again. But like, I think maybe I want to upload to YouTube things where I know I'm going to play the full game on stream. Like, I'm not going to upload Tears of the Kingdom because I've already skipped parts of Tears of the Kingdom on stream. Right? I started the game and then I played like the whole tutorial island on stream, and then I basically played for like 3 hours off stream, or a couple hours off stream. Not 3, probably. And so, as far as the YouTube video would be concerned, we've already missed a big chunk of the game. So, like, it's not going to be a full playthrough, right? It's interesting, I think, to do, like, check-ins, but that's not really what I would be doing anyway. I think Kind Words I like to upload to YouTube still. I would like to put on YouTube still because it's like a series, you know? It's not really like you have to follow along. But it is, like, something that I've been doing consistently for a while now. I don't know. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is I'm just not going to upload everything to YouTube anymore. I was doing every stream, just putting it on there. I think I'm just going to put kind words on there and like select times when I play Overwatch with my friends and I want to keep it up there, or maybe if I want to do like a full playthrough of a video game, like I did with Signalis, or like I did with Phobia St. Denfina Hotel. Like those games, I didn't play those off stream at all. Those were just games that I played on stream, and I played them start to finish, and I knew I was going to do that. And I had a really good time doing it. But I don't think I'll just put every game that I play up there anymore. Like, if I sit down on stream and I play Slay the Spire again, I probably won't upload that. I probably won't export it to YouTube, I should say. It'll live as a VOD on Twitch for 2 months until it gets deleted. And then it'll cease to be. But I think I'll just put, yeah, things where it feels like I'm putting a complete thing out there. You know what I mean? Or things that I want to save because I like to go back and look at things I do with other people. I'd probably save if it was, if I get Tom to come on stream or Smackberg and play Icarus with him, or Tom to play Elden Ring Randomizer or Outward Randomizer or something like that, or Farming Sim. I'd probably upload that just because, like, playing with friends is one thing. Smacking Stone, Tom right now. But I don't think YouTube needs to see me play every game. They don't care. YouTube doesn't care about me. No, truthfully, nobody cares about me. I'm talking to 0 viewers right now. But as an explanation for future internet archaeologists, you know, that's why this is how I'm choosing what I upload from here on out. I guess. And I was going to say all that shit at the start of the stream, but I will be putting fewer things on YouTube. This will be among them. If anybody's actually watching this, say hi. Say hi in the comments. Let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna go play Tears of the Kingdom. You know what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna cook some rice. I'm gonna go cook some rice so I can let it sit out for a few hours and I can make fried rice later. But then I'm gonna play Tears of the Kingdom. While this tasty-ass Zelda music plays.